Following the shocking interview in which Oprah Winfrey sat down with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, it seems some of Meghan's family have since come forward with claims of their own. If you've yet to see or hear about Oprah's interview, the pair didn't hold back and spoke on a handful of factors leading to their decision to officially depart from the royal family. These factors include at least one member raising concerns about how dark the skin tone would be of the couple's firstborn. There was also the immense pressure from the British media, on top of the pressure they felt just by being associated with the family. All in all, it seems they decided it wasn't something they wanted their family to be a part of. However, it seems those closest to Meghan, her family, had issues with the interview and have since come forward with claims of their own, in a sense dismissing a lot of what Meghan had to say. I'm going to tell you guys all about it right now in InformOverload. Make sure you smash that like button and let's get into it. For those of you unaware, Meghan has a half-sister named Samantha, who she claimed in the interview with Oprah she barely knows. Samantha, however, seemed to argue that claim and also doesn't feel very sympathetic about her half-sister's struggles. Samantha is set to release a book titled The Diary of Princess Pushy's Sister, in which, to no surprise, many are expecting to learn things about Meghan that, well, we simply don't know. It's going to be a tell-all. When asked about the book in her interview with Oprah, Meghan said, I quote, "I think it would be very hard to tell all when you don't know me. I grew up as an only child. The last time I saw her must have been at least 18 or 19 years ago. And before that, 10 years before that." So then Samantha must just be trying to make some money off of her sister's name, exposing her and all that, right? Well, I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't know. Because speaking with Inside Edition here, Samantha seemed to deny that she barely knows her half-sister and showed photos of the two growing up together. She said, I quote, "I don't know how she could say I don't know her and she was an only child. We've got photographs over a lifespan of us together, so how could she not know me?" Well, things are getting interesting here, folks. One of the photos Samantha shared was a graduation picture from 2008, which shows the two sisters together. This, of course, proves that the two had seen each other within the past 12 years or so, contrary to what Meghan said. Now, maybe that was just one instance that Meghan forgot about. However, other photos show Meghan as a baby, while another shows a potentially preteen Meghan with her sister. Now again, it's only a few photos, but enough to prove that the two sisters have seen each other more than once or twice in the last 20 years. At one point, Meghan also made claims that Samantha only changed her name back to Markle after Meghan got involved with Prince Harry. Meghan claimed Samantha did this simply for publicity reasons, fame, and potentially money. However, again, Samantha denied this claim and shared a court-ordered petition from 1997 showing that Samantha legally changed her first name, however her last name has remained consistent. And when it came to Meghan's struggles mentally, Samantha felt no sympathy, saying, I quote, "Depression is not an excuse for treating people like dish rags and disposing of them." Clearly, Samantha feels Meghan had not only let her down, but was likely also referring to the torn relationship between Meghan and their father, Thomas. To no surprise, Thomas has also now come forward and has spoken about the interview and some of the claims made. Again, it seems like there's not much the family sees eye to eye with Meghan. Now, it's important to note Thomas and Meghan haven't been on the best of terms for the last little while, with Meghan even telling Oprah that her father had betrayed her. For those of you unaware, Thomas Markle made a deal with paparazzi and tabloids, giving them information about his daughter and her husband-to-be, and at one point even did a planned photo shoot, which was planned to look candid. The photos of Thomas included him looking at photos of Harry and Meghan in a cafe, getting his suit tailored for the wedding, and reading books. When Meghan asked Thomas about all of the claims, he denied them. However, as we know, eventually he would be exposed. This has since been a massive strain on the pair's relationship, with again Meghan telling Oprah her father had betrayed her. Now Thomas is hitting back, claiming that not only has he apologized 100 times, but her feeling so down is a direct reflection of Harry being a bad partner and husband. Yeah, this is getting serious, folks. While speaking with the Daily Mail, Thomas said, I quote, "It really did upset me. Like I said, it would have been easy for her to reach out to me, any of the rest of the family, who she claims she doesn't know. But the other thing is that I would think that she could turn to her husband." After referencing how his own daughter didn't speak with her husband at the time, Thomas said Harry, I quote, "obviously had not supported her that well." Aside from going at Harry, who he at one point referred to as snotty, Thomas also said, I quote, "The biggest problem here is she pretty much ghosted all of her family." To no surprise, Meghan feels very differently about the entire situation, and now being a mother, genuinely finds it even harder to believe and understand how her own father could do what he did. While talking to Oprah, she explained, I quote, "I look at Archie, I think about this child, and I genuinely can't imagine doing anything to intentionally cause pain to my child." Thomas admitted that although he did let his daughter down, she let him down as well. Following his heart surgery about 3 years ago, Thomas claims Meghan had cut him off. He went on to say, I quote, "The bottom line is she didn't lose me. She made a statement saying she lost me. She didn't lose me. I would have always been there for her. I'm there for her now if she wants me." Speaking about his last phone call with Harry following his heart surgery, which dates back to 2018, Thomas said, "Harry had said to me, if you had listened to me, this wouldn't have happened to you. Me, laying in a hospital bed after having a procedure, I had a stent put here, and that was kind of snotty, so I hung up on him." Of course, they also spoke on the whole controversy about asking the color of the unborn baby's skin, to which Thomas seems to be siding with the royals over his own daughter. Although it's unclear who raised questions or concerns, Oprah has since gone on to say it wasn't the Queen or Prince Philip. That being said, Thomas doesn't think it was meant to be offensive offensive at all. He said, I quote, "I don't think the British royal family are racist at all. I don't think the British are racist. I think Los Angeles is racist, California is racist, but I don't think the Brits are. The thing about what color will the baby be or how dark will the baby be, I'm guessing and hoping it's just a dumb question from somebody. It could just be that simple, rather than being a total racist." He went on to explain that if it was a racist comment, they should definitely look into it, but he thinks it may have just been a dumb question from someone who genuinely wanted to know. I quote him saying, "You know, someone who doesn't understand a black person marries a white person, what do you get? You know? You never know, but you get a baby. That's what you get. You get a baby." Maybe we're getting a little too political. However, with all that being said, it seems Thomas truly does want to put the past behind him and move on. I don't know why he'd make these claims, seemingly pushing himself further away from Meghan, Harry, and Archie, but he did what he felt he had to do, I guess. To end things off, Thomas did apologize again, asking for Meghan to reconcile. I quote him saying, "I'd like to say again, I'm sorry for what I've done. This was 2 years ago, but I've tried to make it up to her. I'm now only 70 miles away. I've never stopped loving her. I don't agree with all the things that my children do, but I will always love them. And I certainly love Meghan." Now, as always, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one down below. Is it a matter of Meghan's family just trying to ride her coattails and just make some money off of her name and brand? Or are they trying to show a side of things that people at first weren't aware of? Let us know your thoughts down below. For now, let's reply to some comments from the video. Bath & Body Works brawl. Charlie D'Amelio tired of TikTok. Pepe Le Pew canceled. Madeline Morris said, "Imagine going to your job at Bath & Body Works and you end up getting knocked around. Those women were really being so aggressive over overpriced lotion, candles, and perfume." When I saw that video, it's like, you walk in there to relax. I mean, for me, the smells are really strong, gives me a headache, but that's not the point. You go for candles, for nice scents, for like soothing, and you just see people throwing hands. I would expect that at like Hot Topic. No, I'm joking. Audrey M said, "Wait, when did you guys got back into the studio?" So today is Wednesday that I'm filming this video. I don't know when this video is going up, to be honest with you guys. Today's Wednesday, we got back in on Monday, so this is my second day because I wasn't on a Monday, but this week is what I'm trying to say. Amanda Marshall said, "How do you keep a straight face reporting some of the stupid things people do?" I usually don't. I make jokes a lot. I laugh about a lot of these things. A lot of times I'm very facetious and sarcastic. Like, I'll say, "They did this thing," and then I'll be like, "That was a good idea, wasn't it?" And that's just me, because it's like, I have to make fun of them. Because if you're that, if you're doing something that ridiculous, I'm gonna make fun of you. Sorry. Anyways, guys, that's all for this one. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein, and we'll see you soon.